Okay, how do you prepare ITC hearing aids to be inserted into your ears? There is a process. So sorry, I'm just, you can probably see, not quite ready for work, but we're just preparing some hearing aids for a colleague to hand over to our patients, but had the request to see what had gone wrong with the insertion of a patient's hearing aids. And they've rather helpfully taken pictures and emailed that into me so I could see that the hearing aids were sort of under rotated in the ear, so hence the reason they were getting some whistling and not hearing as well as they should. So I've got mine here, so I thought I would show you, here we go, how to insert them. So I've got different coloured ones to show people. So this one, we've got, where are we? L for left. So at the bottom here, we've got a vent or a hole, and the top we've got the filter. On the other side, we've got the microphones, and we've got the vent again that runs through. So that is how the aid should be going into the ear. So definitely not that way around, because I've had people say, well, my hearing aid is not very comfortable, it's not very secure. We found they've got them upside down, even seen them going straight up in the air. So that's definitely not going to work. There we go. So that's how we identify the aid. So we're going to go straight in and then give that a push. I'm pulling the ear back there, so nice and secure. That's not going anywhere. I mean, your other way you can do it, you can pull the ear back. You can get a finger from the opposite hand, push. That really isn't going anywhere now. So let's do the same with the other side, the right ear. So here is our right ear. So you can probably tell there, I've got the beige faceplate, which is, you know, it's quite common. We probably do more of the black and anthracite. They look a bit more headphoney than hearing aidy, but it's personal choice. So here again, we've got the button, we've got the microphones. That's the top of our aid. So that needs to be going up. Then we've got, in this instance, a volume control and the hole or the vent. Red for right, that's the identifying sort of colour for this one. So we don't just need to rely on it saying R, although it probably does somewhere. So again, we're just going to go straight into the ear. So keeping the microphones at the top, the vent at the bottom. There we go. So that, again, nice and secure, not going anywhere. So there's our two hearing aids. Don't think I can hear any whistling there. So that's both of our aids correctly inserted. So top tips for being successful with your hearing aids: immediately after you've had your lesson from your audiology professional of how to insert and remove the aids, what you should do is get straight on to using them. So that information's fresh in the memory banks. If you have the ability, take a picture of them in the correct position, or if you could bring a significant other along to your fitting appointment, get them to do it, or get them to check after you've inserted them for the first few times, just to make sure the hearing aids are in the right place. And then, you know, I'm sure your audiologist would be happy to do a little video and send that to you on your fitting as well. So there's lots of ways we can do it. But then also refer back to this video. If your hearing aid feels really insecure in the ear but didn't on the fitting, that would indicate an incorrect insertion, you know, sort of procedure. Whereas if it used to fit properly and migrates out the ear, it could mean excessive jaw movement. But, you know, if it fitted well on the fitting day, the next week or the next month it's falling out your ear, you want to check that you've done it properly. And your audiologist will be delighted to show you on a number of occasions, as we would be here, because look, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. This is something that's new to you. Don't feel embarrassed to ask for help. That's, you know, basically what you're paying for. And you, your audiology professional and the manufacturer all want you to be successful. So this is Matthew from Zone 1 Hearing. Have a fantastic rest of your day.